Alright, you guys, this is a super nice gelding. He is 4 years old, just turned 4 in May. He is a true red roan. He's got 4 white legs and he is absolutely beautiful. We were told that an older couple purchased this horse and had him in cutting training. He was in training as a 2-year-old in the beginning of his 3-year-old year. And we're not really super sure, but he ended up just not probably being show quality. But they let a guy take him and ride him in the feed yard, and he said that those people just kind of quit calling him, and he had him for about 6 months, and then finally when he got a hold of them, they told him, you know, to just go ahead and find him a good home. So anyway, he sold him, and we ended up with him. But he's a super nice horse, but he did not get the papers from them, so we can pull a DNA marker so whoever buys him can get his registration information. We were told that he is by a son of metallic cat out of a Peptoboonsmal daughter. When we got him, they called him TomCat, and that was his name when he got him. So, but he had about 6 months in the feed yard. You can doctor calves on him. He said that he is gentle enough that anybody can ride. He did say he could be youth suitable, which is that's kind of a big set of shoes to fill, in my opinion. You know, to be youth suitable, you've got to be pretty quiet. Go ahead and lope him. Let him lope. But as you can see, I mean, he lopes off with no buck. On the wrong lead, but poor Jordan doesn't know. Go on. So just a super nice 4-year-old gelding. Super, super nice 4-year-old gelding. Just turn him around right here. Yep, he's one hand broke. And again, he, Irby, it's not too far away. What we want to show you is that these horses will ride out away from us so that you can see that they're not herd bound. You want to be able to see that they can trot off and lope off. So we'll bring the horses up so that you can see them closer, the legs and everything like that. But these videos aren't so that you can see them up close. The videos are so that you can see that they'll ride away. You want to know that they're not herd bound. You want to know that they lope off with no buck, things like that. And if he was right on top of me, anything can look like it's super broke in a 10 by 10 square. Anything right here could absolutely ride around and in a little bear. Go on. So what you want to know is that this gelding will ride out, cover a little bit of ground. He doesn't have any runoff. He doesn't have any spook. He doesn't have any buck. Those are the things that we're looking for in these videos, because my customers aren't buying performance horses. Mostly they're buying really good quality trail horses, and at that point we want to know, that's what we want to know, is that this horse is going to be able to go ride down the trails. He's dog friendly, that kind of stuff. He's got a nice little short trot to him. Jordan, will you go ahead and lope a circle on him right there go ahead and lope him again. That way we can see him. See, he's got just a really nice little short trot when he takes off in a trot. Super nice lope, really an even disposition. Doesn't appear to have any issues. Okay, stop him. Good transition down. Jordan's learning how to let these horses transition so that they're not just always slammed into the ground. I don't have super good ground here to be doing those big jammy stops. So, but he lopes him off and then he walks off. Right there you can see he turns back around one-handed. Super, super, super light in the face. Just a really nice, quiet, even temperament for a young horse. Okay, now you can bring him here so they can see him. He's got good, clean legs. You can see he's one hand broke right there. He's got good, clean legs and feet. Hi, pretty man. Oh, him's is the baby for sure. I don't even think he's 4 years old yet. His 4-year-old tooth hadn't come in. I'm going to say he's 3. That tooth right there will come in when he's 4. So he is just a baby 3-year-old. You're just a baby. You're still 4 years old. So super, super nice horse. Good. Turn him in this direction so they can see him. Really, really good clean legs. And we can pull a DNA marker if you're interested in papers to try to get some registration papers on him. We can't guarantee them, but we can try. So, all right, you guys, this is TomCat, and he is a 3, you know, well, that might be right. They said he would be 4 in May, so that would probably be, that's probably right about right. Just now turning 4. Him is a baby. And he's very docile. He's very gentle. He is, if you have a kid that needs a good prospect, this is a nice horse. Or if somebody's a little bit older and needed something real super quiet, but you kind of wanted to buy a young horse, so this is your last horse. I get people all the time that'll say I'm 55, or some people say I'm 65. I had a lady the other day, 72, and they were looking for a horse to bond with that would kind of be something that they could ride for the next 10 or 15 years, and they didn't want to have to replace him. And I think this is probably that horse for somebody because his temperament is so even. This horse plows 3,500 acres. Right there, stop him and back him up. Turn him back up. Perfect. Good horse. So, yep, super nice horse. All right, you guys. He's probably 14.3. He's not quite 15 hands. I'd say he's 14.3, but he's a good size, real thick horse. So he'd work for, I mean, Jordan's tall, so he'll work for the right person. And he doesn't have any vices that we found. He's barefoot. Just a nice horse. And I can assure you that the only probably vice is that somebody kept his papers versus giving them up. And that's the only thing that kept this horse from being a really expensive horse, is that somebody kept his papers. But that'll be a blessing for somebody that's our customer that was just looking for a nice young. There you go. Yeah, good boy. All right, you guys. This is TomCat, and he is a 4-year-old. They said that he's by a metallic cat son out of a Peptoboonsmal mare, and he is just a really nice young prospect. Somebody's going to get a hell of a horse.